San Francisco voters head to the polls this week to decide the fate of Chesa Boudin, their city's far-left district attorney. Boudin has presided over a dramatic increase in crime that has left many San Franciscans feeling unsafe. The liberal DA has repeatedly blamed the spike on the pandemic.
I'm really proud of the work we've done in historically challenging circumstances during a pandemic, with our courts largely shut down during most of my tenure.
The numbers show that homicides rose in 2020 and 2021, when much of the country was reopened after the height of the pandemic. Shootings climbed significantly last year, and car thefts remained high. Supporters of the Boudin recall collected more than 83,000 signatures calling for a vote on whether Boudin should be removed from office. Boudin has dismissed polling that shows him at risk of losing his job.
Why do you think so many San Franciscans are unhappy with you?
Well, the only poll that matters is the one on Election Day, and we've seen time and time again that polls, even really rigorous polls, are way off the mark.
Boudin has worked to lower prison sentences for a number of crimes. His policies also include ending the cash bail system, which critics say has let more criminals back onto the streets and made the city less safe. The embattled DA says his bail reform is about creating more equality.
We have a system under my leadership where we ask the court to hold in custody people who we believe present a public safety risk or a flight risk. We don't care how wealthy or how poor they are. If you're a repeat offender, if you're committing violent crimes, if you're playing with weapons, we are going to ask the court to hold you in jail pending trial. If, on the other hand, you're someone who has no criminal history, strong family ties, or otherwise a basis for us to think that the evidence against you may be weak or that you're not a public safety risk, it shouldn't matter that you're poor.
The Boudin recall comes as Americans around the country grapple with the consequences of widespread rising crime. In many of the cities, like San Francisco, where crime has climbed the most, liberal law enforcement policies have preceded the rise in violence. Sarah Westwood for the Washington Examiner.